The mountain of debris in Abaco getting special attention from the Department of Environmental Health Services. The Morning Edition team takes a close-up look in this report by Megan Shepherd.
While some on the ground on the island of Abaco and those on the outside looking in may feel as though the rebuilding efforts are moving rather slow, experts say that an important first step is the cleanup process. With this in mind, the Disaster Reconstruction Authority and the Department of Environmental Health Services have established debris management sites for the collection of debris. Senior Deputy Director with responsibility for landfills in the country, Thomasina Wilson.
Two sites in Abaco. One is in Treasure Key, where we went earlier, where debris is segregated and put into various different components. At those sites, hopefully we will be processing them further in the future. And we have one here in Spring City where we're at now. And we're doing the same thing in Spring City, where they're separating as much as possible at the source. They have to be re-separated here at the site, but for the most part, we're trying to keep most of the waste segregated.
Wilson says that most of the debris collected is residential debris from deconstruction and reconstruction efforts.
It will be further segregated into various different components: the concrete, the white goods, the e-waste, the household hazardous waste like the gas tanks, and then again, like I said, the e-waste. So all these things will be segregated. The wood debris will be, hopefully we will be able to mulch that. The regular C&D, which will be the wood and the roofing materials and stuff, will be shredded. And so far I think it is going well. We still have some public awareness aspects that we need to reach out to the public to really encourage them to separate this waste as much as they can at the source, in that, like the white goods and stuff, you really shouldn't be mixing that with the rest of the waste that's in the house, okay? But right now we find that it's a challenge for residents to really segregate this waste, and so when we get to the site, we're trying to do some further segregation.
She notes that Hurricane Dorian left behind unprecedented damage and says she believes that only 30 to 35% of the island has been touched in terms of cleanup.
This is going to be a long process. It's going to take some time, but it has to be systematic. It's not a just rush process. We know it's going to take some time because Abaco over the years has grown, and in a couple of days it was devastated. So it's going to take some time to clean up. Okay, we know we're kind of working towards the restoration part of it, but I think the biggest part of it is the cleanup before you start to restore. And while you clean up, you have to be cleaning up properly and in an environmentally sustainable manner.
As to what may happen with the debris, she says she hopes that it can be recycled and used to make money for the island.
For instance, again, like I said, all the mulch can be mulched down and resold as mulch material, or even given to the farmers. We have the white goods that can be processed and baled and shipped out as recyclables. We have the metals that can do the same. The other concrete from buildings and stuff that collapsed and were destroyed, that's material that can go back into road base, or it can go back into foundations. Then there's also the mattresses and the other household furniture and stuff. All that stuff can be shredded and recycled, sent out for recycling. So to me, every aspect of this waste stream is money.
Megan Shepherd, 7S Network News.